My name's Kelsey Tullis. I'm from Welches, Oregon. I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes in 1999, and I ski and snowboard. I was 6 years old and my family went to Disney World for 2 weeks, and I was just super tired, had to go to the bathroom all the time, super thirsty, and I was losing a ton of weight, and my parents decided that they needed to give me a lot of sugar and a lot of food so that I would gain some weight. So they took me to Mickey's all-you-can-eat dessert buffet and tried to get me to eat cupcakes and a huge sundae and all the things that someone who has type 1 diabetes and hasn't been diagnosed with shouldn't be eating yet. We got home from our trip and I turned 7, and 2 days after my 7th birthday we went to the doctors and they sent us to the hospital. My blood sugar was 876, and I spent 1 night in the hospital and learned all the ins and outs, learned how to give a shot to an orange so that I could someday give it to myself. Obviously, we all know that diabetes can be really hard. It has all of the ups and downs and all of the struggles, but just going to camp and seeing that there's other kids going through what we're all going through, being able to rely on them for help with diabetes or just life in general just was life-changing, just knowing that there was that community and that environment to lean on. I went to a summer camp called Gales Creek Camp in Forest Grove, Oregon. And it's just a summer camp for kids with diabetes, and I went there for a couple years, and then I started going to the Chris Dudley basketball camp, also for kids with type 1 diabetes. So I've kind of grown up going to camps for kids with diabetes, and I love the diabetes community and all the people that I've met through it. I love that part of having diabetes, just getting to meet other people with it and connecting with them on a level that isn't possible for a lot of people. So my dad works on Mount Hood in Timberline Lodge, and a couple years ago he heard about Reading on Insulin and that it was coming up here to do a camp, so he let me know, and I was like, where was this when I was a kid? I've been skiing since I was 3 years old and just always came up here growing up. So I got a hold of Molly and I came up and volunteered for a couple years. The last time I was here for the Oregon camp, I just totally fell in love with it and talked to Molly about becoming an elite coach, and here I am. I think the most important thing you can do to help cope with diabetes is to get involved with an organization or a camp or a community of people who understand what you're going through. It can really just change your entire outlook on it. If you're on the fence about Reading on Insulin or any diabetes camps or communities, it's worth the risk. Go for it, because you're going to make some awesome friends that will stick through anything with you.